Welcome to the Properties of Nature podcast.
No, redo it. I was coughing, and people are gonna see me turn and cough, and they're gonna think I'm getting a physical. They're gonna think a doctor's down there.
There is.
You need to get out.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Properties of Nature podcast.
Well, now you have to leave it in because I
Kate
said
Barron.
something funny. It's a physical
Hey,
joke.
everybody. Welcome to the Properties of Nature podcast. He's Kate Perrin.
The drummer for Properties of Nature and simultaneously the host of the Properties of Nature podcast with the most of the Properties of Nature podcast.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Canyon Drake Malloy, coming at you live. Canyon Drake Malloy, Everstar, Morningstar, whichever one I say. Welcome to the second video.
What's up, everybody? It's Thomas Heath, the motherfucking basis of the motherfucking
No, I go
band.
before Thomas Heath. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Hey,
right.
you go
There's
after
three
me.
screens, so I was like, oh, it's my turn. I'm the last one. But yeah.
Okay, hey everybody. It's me, Josh Oshkosh Bagosh, also known as Douglas. And I don't do anything right.
There he
I
goes. He
remembered
hit it. He got it. He got it eventually.
And I got your Squishmallow of the week here.
Oh,
and
it's not the puffer fish.
It's a jellyfish.
It's close. They're both
Yeah.
fish.
It's tie-dye. It's pretty sick. Me and Cade just bought it today
Procured it.
because I didn't have one to bring. It's over
Sorry
there now.
if sorry audio
There you
listeners
go.
if
Thomas has.
Oh yeah, Thomas, do your intro.
Oh, what's up, everybody? I'm Thomas Heath, the motherfucking bassist of the motherfucking band. And,
Guys, sorry if I thought you were done.
Okay. Usually I lead into the first topic when I do
Hold
that,
on,
but,
hold on. I just want to give a quick apology. I mean, we got Josh and
yeah.
Kate in the same room right now, and I just wanted to let you guys know that if the audio is weird, audio listeners, it's because they're using one mic. Maybe we got enough tech to fix that in post, but if not, deal with it. Come hang out with us and deal with it. You'd hang out with us in like an underground pipe. You'd deal with reverb then, wouldn't you? So deal with it now.
Yeah, me and Josh are
Yeah,
just
we'll
going to
see
sound
how
a
it
little
goes.
silly today.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
What's your topic, Thomas? I guarantee you I beat it.
So I was gonna say, I'm Thomas Heath. I'm the motherfucking bassist of the motherfucking band, and today I come to you as a fucking hero.
A hero?
Yeah,
A savior?
I saved a man's life yesterday.
Okay.
What, like did you die and give him your organs?
I couldn't be so lucky, but what I did do, I went to the beach yesterday.
Oh my god.
Bitch.
Well, not really. It's the shoreline of a lake.
Is that the same lake where if it dried up everybody would die?
No.
Because
No,
of
What, Salt Lake?
yeah, isn't there
That's the Salt
isn't
Lake.
the-
No.
Oh, so you went to a different lake
I
where
went
if
to
it dried up
Deer-
everybody'd be fine.
Yeah, it was called Deer Creek. Beautiful place, but
It's a lake but it's called creek?
oh, you fucking got me.
Fucking Mormons, dude.
it's-
They out here naming
it's-
shit the wrong thing, man.
It's Deer Creek Lake.
Lake.
Lake Deer Creek.
But
Like
I
Deer Creek?
That's some uneducated people stumbling into the middle of like what is going to be Salt Lake City and being like,
Salt Lake
That's
Creek.
that's a big creek right there, man. They're like, I think that's a lake, and they're like, no. Well, I'm the fucking mayor, so I get to call it what I want. All right, it's Deer Creek.
No,
Right.
that's the Great Salt Creek.
That's the Great Salt Creek.
right there.
Great Salt Creek.
But it was very windy and the water was very choppy. I went out on it like on a paddleboard.
The fuck did you get a paddleboard?
Oh, my roommate, he got one, and we've been going to the lake like twice a week and just
Damn.
paddleboarding. But I go out onto these choppy ass waters on a flotation, like almost a boat, and even I'm scared. And there's this guy
What are you
like
afraid of?
in the middle of
choppy
the
waters.
fucking lake. Oh, no flotation device, no life jacket, just in the middle of the lake. And the minute I see him, I start like rushing over to him like with my paddleboard because I'm like, this motherfucker's gonna
You're
drown.
like, he's never gonna expect this, and you go over and you hit him on the head with your paddleboard, and he just goes underwater, and you're like, nobody will ever know I committed
to
murder
suck.
today.
Get
Thomas was-
shit on! Get shit on!
Get shit on! He's like, help me, I'm drowning, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get you, and you're just like swimming around him in circles.
Help,
He's just
am I
like,
going to save you?
please. You're like, I'm just joshing with you. All right, I'll come pick you up.
I go over to him. I'm like, hey, you good, man? Like, expecting to be like, oh, God. And he's like, no, I'm good. I was like, okay.
You should. No, you're not. No,
And
where
I-
are you good? You're in the
I
middle
was
of a
like-
fucking lake.
And that's what I was saying. So I was like, all right, you have a good one. And then I stayed within earshot of him, just waiting for him to be like, I need help.
Just be like,
And
actually, I am drowning. Like,
that's
currently.
what he did. He was like, hey, man, do you think I could actually hitch a ride back to the shore with you? And I was like, yeah, that's what
He
I
was just all
fucking
casual
thought.
about it. He's like, hey, do you think that would be all right?
Did he do
But,
the hand thing? Was he like, hey, real quick, hey,
Yeah.
real quick.
But like, no one was out on the lake except for me. Like, he would have
And
fucking
him.
like died if I wasn't there.
I do love that about you, that you had that intuition, like, this man is like, he's a bitch, but he don't want to admit, like, you have to be a bitch to drown in the middle of a lake. But he's just like, he's got too much pride in him to be like, I could drown soon, but like, I don't want to like tell this guy that, because that's
Yeah.
like, I don't want him to think I'm a baby. A guy literally swimming all the way out to be like, dude, do you need help? Like, like most people would need help, and he's like, no, I'm good. I've been here. I live here, actually.
Couldn't be me.
gonna be me. It's great. I actually also have one of them flotation devices. It's just underneath me. I'm just really dense, so I'm floating right now, pretty much. This
I love the
fucking
guy just being out there. He's got his arms crossed. He's just, nah, I'm good.
Nope. he's not.
Yo.
Yeah, he looks like he's standing. Like his waist is out of the water, like this much. He's just like arms folded. Nah, I'm good. I don't need it. And like later on, you're just breathing really heavily as he starts to fucking succumb to the waters. And the
Gross.
waters were choppy too, right? Like homie's out there
Yeah.
just like chilling in this choppy ass water. So it's not like a peaceful, like, oh, I can lay back and relax.
No, yeah,
and
it was like,
regain my energy.
I was like, this dude needs help. Like, it's not good waters to be out here. He seemed like a strong swimmer, but I could tell like he was just gonna get tired out fighting the waves. Like, but anyways,
I wonder what pulled him all the way out there, or if he chose to go out there. Because
Well,
honestly,
he
Thomas,
said that he was like trying to swim to a boat, but he pointed. It was like across the fucking like lake, and I was like, "You're trying to? Why were you trying to swim out to that boat?" Like,
Did he know the people on the boat?
I didn't ask, but
There was so much information here, and you're like,
No,
I'll
this
save
guy
your
was
life, but I'm
like-
not gonna ask about your day. That sounds boring.
I mean,
This
He's like,
guy
I was
was
trying to
like-
swim out to that boat.
This
Thomas
guy
is
was like
just
some like
okay.
secret agent.
we didn't like. The thing is, we didn't like have a long conversation because like I was trying to get him back to shore, and he wouldn't be able to hear me if he was in the back. So he would have to come to the side.
Did you
which
put
would
him in the
just stop
trunk?
all
Where
my
was he? Was he
momentum.
not right beside you?
He had to hold on to the back of the paddleboard because when he came up to the side to hear me, he like slowed all the momentum of the paddleboard, and I couldn't like fight the waves.
You should have taken him halfway back and be like, "Sorry, dude, you're slowing me down. You got to get off this thing, man."
He's like, if you don't get off this thing right now, I'm
It's
gonna
like-
drown.
I haven't had somebody slow me down this much since somebody in high school gave me a fucking cake. when I played the trombone.
The tuba, man. Back
Remember
when I
the
was a
tuba?
tuba player, someone gave
Back
me
when
a
I was
cake and I
tuba
can't
player,
go
somebody
back.
gave me a cake.
Yeah, so
All that cake did was slow me down.
yeah.
I like to imagine this guy was just really fucking annoying and super prideful. Like, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a good day with my friends on our boat," and he goes, and they're like, "Hey, man, do you need anything?" And he's like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm all set." And they keep trying to like offer him stuff, like, "Hey, man, you want to go party over here?" And he's like, "No, I'm good. I don't need it." And eventually, they just kicked him off the fucking boat and drove halfway across the lake. And then you come in, you're like, "Need help?" He's like, "No, No, I don't need any help.
Kicked him off the boat, drove halfway across the lake, and he's just like, I'm just gonna swim back. I'm good.
I'll just swim back.
I
This
can
is
just swim
fine.
back.
I actually love the exercise. And he just swims in like 5 feet, and he's like, "Fuck, dude, I'm gonna die out here."
I'm gonna
Unless-
die out here.
unless
Unless
it's-
some like homeless guy shows up on a paddleboard.
Why am I like this?
He's like,
Why am I like this?
dude, Thomas, you like, hey, do you need help? And then he's like, no, I'm good. And then you start paddling away, and he's like, fuck, I'm gonna die, man. Like, and you like
Like,
just happen to
fuck,
stay
man.
right there. And there's the entire time this guy's having like this anime moment in his head where he's just like, I need to change who I am. I can't keep going on like this, not accepting any help. And that's why he came up to him. And there's tears in his eyes, and he's like, I'll do it. I'll take. You're like, all right, just stay behind me. I don't want to.
So-
I don't want to look at you. You'll slow me down.
Wait!
Wait a minute, please.
I'll
Don't
do
leave.
it. I'll do it.
And there's just like really sweet music in the background. And he's just like,
He's just,
it's his arc.
crying, just
Yeah. He's changed. He went out there and he changed as a person.
When you walk away,
And then it gets like, I just imagine this fucking anime scene where it's just two dudes hugging on a paddleboard.
It's like,
It's
I
like
got
the
you, man.
camera's moving out and it's like raining. Yeah,
Was
that'd
it
be
raining?
Nice anime.
Why does it
No.
have to rain?
It would in the anime though.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
It's like artistic.
It's raining,
adaptation, you
dude.
know?
I rewatched Full Metal recently, which, by the way, actually my favorite show of all time. What the fuck? That show is so goddamn good. If you haven't seen it, your life's not worth living to me. What was I gonna fucking
It's
say?
your
I was too busy
favorite
shitting on
anime?
people, dude. Genuinely, yeah.
Full Metal.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, dude. Genuinely, like I.
Out of everything
They,
you've
I'm
watched,
just telling.
it's
They
your
don't.
favorite.
They don't make them like that. Like, don't get me wrong. I fucking love Demon Slayer. It's really fucking good, right? Like, I fucking loved
I
Jujutsu
wouldn't even put
Kaisen.
Demon Slayer
My
up in
my hero,
favorite
right?
either.
But I'm telling you, dude, you rewatch
wouldn't
that
put My
fucking.
Hero
When's the
up
last
in
time you
favorite
saw
either.
it?
I mean, back when I watched it, I was like very mentally unwell. So
Watch it again, dude, all the way fucking through in a whole week, you know, dude. And it's just like it's so well put together, and like the middle part gets a little bit bland. I will say that because there's like like a 6 or 7 episode like setup kind of thing before like the ending, and the ending is like, oh, the whole ending is like 20 episodes long because of how much shit happens that you've already prepared for. The beginning's amazing, the middle gets a bit boring for the setup, but the rest is fucking phenomenal. But I was just gonna say, like, yeah, you make it rain and something like that, so you can do the scene from Full Metal where he's just like, oh, it's raining, but it's not raining. He's just crying because his friend.
Yeah.
And whatever, it was a fucking
That was
hey.
so much setup.
Listen.
for so
I
little payoff,
fucking
Ken.
love
You know?
Full
Oh my
Metal
God.
Alchemist. Hey, you know what? Here's a
Oh my
special
God.
prize for listening to me go on about Full Metal. The other day, I was sick. It was back when I had the COVIDs, right? And I was like, oh man, I have a tummy ache because I ate like 3 Swiss cake rolls and a chocolate bar. And don't get high and then get in bed with snacks around you. You'll eat all of them. So that's what I did, and I had a tummy ache. So I get up, and I got the rest of this Tums bottle. Did I already talk about this?
I
Nope.
don't think so.
So I take the Tums bottle, and I know there's only 2 Tums left in there, so I, and I just dump the whole thing in my mouth. Usually I pour them out in my hand or whatever, but, I put the whole thing in my mouth, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm taking these Tums, and I'm like, man, this shit's like really sweet, and also like kind of crunchy weirdly. And also there's bits in my mouth, and I haven't chewed on anything yet. So I spit out the Tums, and then I see a little leg, and then another little leg, and then a carapace, and I had munched on an earwig.
Oh, dude, no.
Man, I
Yep.
thought you was gonna say ant, and I feel like I'd be more okay with you eating
With an ant?
I thought you were
Dude,
gonna say a
I
cockroach.
would eat a handful of ants. We don't
I'd
really
eat
get
a fucking
cockroaches out here.
earwig over a cockroach. I hate.
I would eat an
cockroaches.
earwig over a cockroach. Oh,
I'd
you know
eat
what though?
1,000 earwigs. I'd eat a bowl of earwigs like cereal.
Thomas just wants to eat a bowl of
the liquid?
earwigs.
What's the liquid?
Thomas just loves earwigs.
What liquid are the earwigs in?
Milk, obviously.
Just
D-
milk? Oh,
Yeah.
It's just eat them like cereal.
You don't like cereal?
not half.
Are they alive or are they like dried? Are they like crunchy?
They're like processed into like when you
Mulch?
bake them. You bake them. They're like all crispy.
Oh.
They're all.
So they'd be like a cereal, basically.
They're like chocolate sugar coated. Yeah.
Well,
I
because
feel
this,
like once you
pretty
get,
good.
I feel like once you get halfway through that bowl of cereal, though, it's gonna get really soggy and gross, kind of like cinnamon toast crunch. You know, like the last couple cinnamon toast crunches are just so soggy and gross, and I feel like
I
earwigs would
fuck
definitely
with
get that way.
I fuck with the soggy.
Yeah, I
Toast
fuck with the
Crunch.
soggy toast crunch too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Canyon.
I mean, I
Danny, do you fuck with
I
the
don't.
soggy
They don't
toast
ever
crunch?
last that long. I don't. How long does it take you,
You
fuckers
eat
to
them-
eat a bowl of cereal?
I mean,
At
yeah, I
least
don't take-
25 minutes.
See, I'm not taking 25 minutes to eat a bowl of cereal.
26 minutes.
like
Maybe.
I had my-
dude.
I
That
had
shit
my-
gets soggy in like 3 minutes though.
I had my first
Yeah,
bowl
that's
of
what I'm saying.
cereal in like months, like maybe like 6 months, and it was Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate, beat 'em up, and it was really good. And I ate it all in like maybe like 5-6 minutes, and it was a topped up fucking bowl. The last bites, they weren't like soggy though; they were just not as crisp as the first bunch of bites, but they
There's
weren't
on-
soggy.
There's only like 2 cereals that I don't prefer, like a little soft, and that would be like Lucky Charms. Because when those get soft, they're gross.
Soggy,
Yeah.
soggy Lucky Charms are awful. Soggy
and
Fruity
Fruity
soggy
Pebbles are awful.
Cheerios. I fuck
What are
with
those
soggy
big-
Fruity Pebbles.
What are those big ones?
No,
Yeah.
The ones that are like.
honeycombs.
Captain Crunch.
Fuck, I'm talking.
Oh, honey bunches of wait, no.
They're like
Wheaties. What are they called?
wheat. The fucking wheat.
Oh, the wheat
squares.
thins.
Like they're fucking
Not
massive.
wheat
not wheat
thins.
thins.
Oh.
Not wheat thins. It's like Wheaties.
No, it's
No.
called Frosted.
Frosted mini wheats. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Frosted mini
Yeah,
wheats.
the, like,
yeah.
big
Yeah, they're like
fucking
fucking
chunk.
huge.
But they're not
Dude,
mini.
yeah,
they're
like,
frosted like macro.
they're frosted
wheats.
massive fucking wheats. Yeah.
Frosted maximum
See-
wheats, dude. Those
Yeah.
are fucking good. I've had those
Those
in forever.
when those get soggy, fuck that. Like no.
I can't comfortably eat
Oh
those
no, I
because
love.
it's like
I love those soft. Those are so
it's like
good
a
soft.
whole
I
care
can't eat
package
those
in your
soft.
mouth. I can't like that's like a
I'm gonna go to the store and buy some of those, dude. I haven't had those in forever. Have you
See,
had the
I
blueberry
eat those.
ones?
I used to eat those just. I just eat those without milk.
Bro, the blueberry ones are so good.
I don't think I had the blueberry ones, but there were strawberry ones.
What if you got like a squirt bottle of milk and you just squirted exactly enough milk onto each individual wheat?
Why would you
wheat
do that
mini
instead of doing
frosted
like
wheat?
the cookie dip method?
Oh
where
yeah.
you just have like a
You
have a
dunk
cup of
your-
milk and you just you know what they have those little
I'm kind of
dunkers.
smart, to be
You,
honest.
you know what I'm talking about? The little dunkers.
Yeah.
That you
Fuck the dunkers. I'm getting a squirt bottle with milk in it.
you know what though? They have
I
have
feel
the
like
cup.
dunking is the way.
I'm gonna
Do
get
you
a
have a
syringe
pressurized-
of milk. Just all right, that one's done.
I have a pressurized squirt bottle, so I can just pressure it up and go.
Did- what the
That's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna do that. I'll videotape it for the podcast.
what the fuck was I gonna say?
I don't remember. Canyon.
It's-
Wait, I don't
dude.
remember what you were gonna say.
It's fucking gone now. Honeycomb are really
okay.
big though. Maybe I'm just remembering them
To be
bigger
honest-
than I remember.
To be honest, this is a
Honeycombs
huge
are
segue
good.
from cereal, but Josh has a crazy story from when he was at work.
He just really wants me to tell the
I
crazy
wanted to tell the story so bad.
What's the
Yeah.
story? What's the scoop?
Okay, so I told him this like right before we started,
And I
like,
told
right
him to
before we
shut the
hopped
fuck
on
up and
Discord.
say it on the podcast.
And he really wanted me to tell it. I was like, damn, I really should have waited to tell this on the podcast.
That's literally
But I
what we
was at
said.
work, and this happened like this week. And it was pretty embarrassing because I was like, oh fuck, this dude just heard me, and I made like direct eye contact when this happened. There's a guy who works in like maintenance, and he was working on a piece of equipment. I didn't think anybody was around me. I was just, grabbing new like carts for my like thing. I grabbed carts.
That's bad.
to, like,
Considering
drive
the
around my
stuff that I
warehouse.
know you be saying, like not like in like a
No, I was
not,
like,
not, not in
I
a
was
weird way.
just
Just like I know that when you're in the warehouse, I know the warehouse space, and you'll just be walking around, and just be like, "Oh, dude, I'd fucking know him for $5," and you just like talk to yourself
I don't
about that
remember what I
scenario.
was saying, but I was like singing like some like R&B type stuff. I was like, "Oh, daddy, could you hit me from the back? Wanna feel it from the back, give it from the back, yeah. Yeah, hit it from the back, gonna give it from the back, yeah. Want it from the back, daddy, yeah, yeah, yeah."
That's the shit
And,
I'm
like,
talking about.
I was doing some shit like that, and then like I made direct eye contact while doing that, and looked at a dude, and then I stopped, and I looked at him and I said, "Oh, hi,"
The guy,
and he looked at me and like waved. He totally fucking heard me the whole entire time around the corner, and I pulled around the corner while doing it. He saw me, looked at me, he heard me doing it continually.
Homie
And
thought
when I
you were
stopped,
on
it was
the-
just the awkward. It was so fucking awkward, dude.
Homie probably thought
It
you were
was-
on a phone call talking to daddy. He probably thought you came.
Dude, I
Oh,
was-
daddy, won't you hear me from? I don't know why I started.
That's
Remember
what-
when a blind man? I don't know why I started singing that. Remember when
me like a
daddy
blind
hit me
man.
from the back, and then you turn the corner and you hit him with the. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what I don't really know what I was saying, but
You're like,
It was some
dude,
shit
the
like
next
that.
maintenance guy I see, I'm gonna just suck his fucking load out of him, dog.
Yeah.
The next,
next
I swear
maintenance
to God.
guy I see gonna suck his load.
What you-
Gonna suck it, better watch out.
You turn the
maintenance
corner
guy,
and you
gonna
see
suck
the
your
maintenance guy,
load.
and you're like, "Your little balls are quaking, boy. Get over here." And he's just like, I don't want to do this." Oh, no. You heard the song.
You heard
Yeah,
the
and
song.
then you
Yeah.
like you get
Shouldn't have
behind
looked at
him.
me,
You're like,
should've made eye
"Ooh, Daddy,
contact,
wanna
bro."
hit it from the back.
Wanna hit the maintenance guy from the back.
And the
Baby,
maintenance
when you
guy's
talk
just
like
backing
that.
it up.
Dude, having video
But,
cast is fucking
yeah, I just
wild,
fucking-
man.
I just fucking drove away after that, and I was like, hopefully he forgets about that and doesn't tell people.
Oh, dude, that's exact. If that happens to me, I tell everybody on the podcast. I tell my family. I tell every single one of my
I mean, I
friends
just brought it up on the
individually.
podcast. I can't be embarrassed by it if I talk about it openly.
I don't think you
You'll
could be
you'll
embarrassed
be
by it
like,
because you don't have the
"Bro, I was
capacity.
at work. You'd be
I
like, "Bro,
don't
I was at
care.
work. This guy drives around the corner. He's singing, 'Ooh, daddy, won't you fuck me from the back?' You make a woman go mad."
I say stuff like that at work. Like I do like genuinely like practice singing at work because it's like a loud environment.
Yeah.
And I think people are hearing me say some like wild shit.
Yeah,
And I'm not noticing them because it's loud. I don't know what people are hearing me say, but people might be hearing me say some fucking shit.
I like that at your job you do have really high like what stats or whatever they're fucking called, right? So like you're
Stats.
a good worker. And, but like I'm sure that the fucking like management is just like
They
he
probably think I'm crazy.
he gives really good numbers, but like have you been around? He's like, dude, I fucking know. Have you heard the shit that he
That's so
says?
fucking
He's
weird.
fucking
He says some fucking
insane. Like
crazy
he
shit.
needs to be on medication
Like that dude like talks like Kermit the Frog for hours.
for hours,
For fucking
literally.
hours.
Yeah,
I followed him
I
around.
know what you're talking
I
about
followed
too.
him around for 2 hours and he did not stop talking like Kermit the Frog.
He just
He
like
literally was talking about fucking he talked like Kermit the Frog as if like it was the end of the world and he had a gun and he said, "I'm going to put the gun in your mouth.
I'm gonna put the
I'm gonna put this gun in your mouth and I'm going to shoot you.
I'll fucking kill you.
I'll fucking kill you.
Bet that I
I'm gonna
won't,
do it."
bitch. Try and jump.
You know what'd be
test,
so
test me, motherfucker.
funny?
I can't remember. I was there was this one time like for like a solid week I was just talking like Kermit the Frog at work, just
Doing that Kermit the Frog voice.
There's
I was
literally
doing this
back
the
when I
whole
worked
time.
at the ice cream stacking factory. Like I'd be out
Stacking
doing my own
factory.
thing, stacking ice cream for an hour at a fucking time
That's
before
all
getting
it
to go
does.
back in the warm room. And
It
that's
just
what I
get-
would do. Like just because you're bored
It
and
just
you
gets
can't really do
boring.
anything. So the Kermit voice is a good go-to. Just saying the most insane shit as Kermit, like
Oh my fucking god! I got stabbed. There's nothing left for me here. There's nothing left.
and then the thing is
They're
you'll
taking
say
my skin.
every now and again you surprise yourself and you just start laughing. So like you're having a great time because you get so lost in this fucking realm where you're Kermit, you just got fucking stabbed, or like there's a bomb and you have to turn it off by telling a funny joke or something. And like you just get so caught up in it, you start laughing, and then like you realize like other people can see you still. And so like you're working and you're just losing it. And they're like, that man's a fucking psychopath. Like that's like when
It
you go
makes-
on the Las Vegas Strip and you're walking along and you see a homeless man and he's just like, wee! And you're like, that guy's fucking crazy right now. Like that's what
Yeah.
you fucking look like to other people.
Yeah, I'm sure I look like that at work sometimes.
I've
I mean,
never
also
been
like
like
that
that
one
at
time I was like I was trying out the Shaggy voice. I don't know if I can do it anymore. I was like, "Oink zoink Scoob, like, oink hey man." I can't do it as well. I was
You're
doing it like
almost
really
there.
good
Yeah,
for a
you-
minute.
That's pretty good.
I've been at my work. I've been doing the job where I drive around and do paperwork and shit, right? So I talk a little bit to like every single person in the shipping crew, and I've been doing a thing where I've been kind of developing a unique voice for talking to each individual person separately. It's like I'll roll up to one guy and I'll be like, "Oh, hey there, bud, how's it going? You doing all right?" And then I'll go to the next guy. I'll be like, "Hi." the fuck's going on in this lane,
Hey,
mate?
going lie.
I'll get to the next guy and I'll be like, sod it.
Everybody knows a different Cade. You have like a community
Yeah.
town hall, and then like they just like call on you, and you're like, mm-mm.
Yeah.
I can't- I
in the,
can't
in
say
the startup meetings, I'm just like,
It's like
yeah, today our safety topic is, and everyone's like, what the fuck? He just talks normally?
Like,
bro,
bro,
I
what is
straight
this?
thought he talked different than that.
Yeah, like straight up, I live a fake lie with every single one of you bitches. You know how there's like work wives and work husbands? It's like that, but every single individual person at your work. You have like a polygamy work factory where each one of them is your significant other at work, and you treat them all
That's
differently.
so crazy.
That's so
I didn't
awesome.
find
Shut
out
the
about
fuck
work
up.
wives and work husbands until like literally this year.
That doesn't
I didn't
sound
know that was like
kosher. I
a
don't
thing
like that.
people.
A lot of people do it. A lot of people, they go in and they just find someone that they like, and they just hang out all the time. And then some of them get a bit too close. They won't do anything romantical or nothing, but they'll just
And
be
then they
like,
start having sex at work
yeah.
in the janitor closet.
just-
I guess
fuck the
I've
shit
had
out of each other
I've
in
had
the
a few work
sanitation
wives
closet.
in my days, I guess.
Ooh, Thomas out
I'm-
here.
But
multiple
have you had a
work
work
wife.
husband
The
at work?
only
Fuck yeah.
the only work husband I've ever had has been this guy in shipping for a while. His name was Thomas Heath.
Oh,
I used to
Yeah.
just ditch trailer stripping every once in a while. I'd go over to his shipping lane and I'd be like, Thomas Michael Heath, will you put it in my ass right now? Will you fuck me from the back?
will you
Yeah.
fuck
And then
me
we
from
would
the
just,
back?
you know, we would fuck each other in the
I
trailer.
liked
If,
I miss
if
that
I worked with
warehouse
Cade, he would be my
sometimes.
work
I like
husband.
it.
Guys,
Uh,
where's our fucking you know, like there's like bands like Big Time Rush, and they get started on Disney, Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And they like
Disney
they have
Nickel.
like a show, and then like also a band, and then like every now and again they'll have like a movie where they go, like every one of these fucking people have like the Big City movie. When's the Big City movie? When do we get to go to the
Yo.
big city?
We
don't know.
should go to the biggest city.
Which is Dubai? Is
Kingdom
Dubai the
of
biggest city?
Heaven.
We should all kill ourselves and go to the heaven in the sky, and we'll film it, and we'll send the
Holy
video back
shit.
via the cloud.
It'll be
Oh my god,
it'll
the
be
cloud.
the boys go to heaven, and then
Just another-
it'll be our
it's-
heaven adventures.
It's another way to title the video without saying we all killed ourselves for on video.
The boys go to Detroit.
Yo, we should all fucking do that for the the picture for this episode. We should all.
I have a picture of me like at a pew,
What,
just like
this?
angrily like
Yeah, we should
slamming
all
my
do that.
hand down, but I'm wearing like a wizard hat.
Are we gonna get close to the camera real quick?
Well, yeah, we'll get the
good-
pictures at the end. We'll get the pictures at the end.
Okay.
Bro, at work, my face is literally just like, and I don't know
Yeah.
why no one wants to talk to me. I'm just
Bro, it's big. Yeah, you look
But-
like you would tear them in half. Like they're, hey Thomas, and you're like, I'll fucking eat you from the feet up.
usually like
I'm gonna
I'm a
start
pretty
with
like
fucking little
From the
toes.
feet.
I'm gonna start with your little fucking toes, dude.
No, you know what? I'm gonna eat you from the middle, so that way, like, but it's like one big bite. So like
Damn,
you put
eat
their
me
ribs
from
in
the
your mouth,
middle.
and then you crush them into a U shape, and then they just go into your. And then that's why nobody talks to you, because you eat all the other
Yeah,
employees.
it's
you
'cause
gotta
just-
eat
Wait, which
people
one?
butt first
I mean,
to
which
be
is
true
worse?
Butt first.
But-
Thomas eats butt.
But
Would you rather
Thomas,
be
you're supposed
eaten
to
from the
discard the
middle?
butt section.
Would you rather be eaten from the middle, folded in half, or from the feet?
Guys,
first?
nobody told Thomas you're supposed to discard the butt.
bro,
He was been eating the butt
you
this
were
whole
eating the
time.
butt, dude. That's where people poop from.
That's where
Bro,
people
that's-
shit
Dude, props
from
to
as
Thomas
well.
for eating the butt.
Dead
Yo,
butt.
But I think for
Uh.
me, I'd probably go feet first.
yeah.
Actually, feet first, because I think if I went
You'd
head,
want to get eaten.
if I went,
Feet first.
I don't
Bro, you-
want to get eaten. In
I have
general.
to I have to cut in and say Kenya looks like Princess Leia right now.
Oh, because the
Yo.
headphones.
Oh,
I'm getting like
hold on.
huge
Look, I
fucking
got a little
Princess
bun
Leia
going on.
vibes.
Well,
from
it's
him.
falling down.
I'm just
getting
getting really
Princess
big Princess Leia vibes. to
I'm
be
getting
honest.
Princess Leia vibes too. I see it.
All right, I listen. I would rather be
Can we-
eating feet
Can
first.
that be in the
Oh,
Can
you gotta
thumbnail-
give
can
me
we make
Leia
a thumbnail
buns?
of you looking like Princess Leia.
Yeah, can we get Princess Leia in the thumbnail?
Yeah, you'll just have to get Princess Leia's hair and then just slap it
Princess
on.
Leia doing this.
Yeah.
What's the name of the actress who played Princess Leia? Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody tried to say anything otherwise. We were all like, "That's who it was. It was Mariah
Oh,
Carey."
you just yeah.
Dude, I don't fucking know her name. I'm sure
Carrie
people are
Fisher,
like,
right?
I knew it had the. It sounded like French.
Martin
I have
Sheen.
no idea.
It's Martin Sheen.
It was
Martha
Martin
Stewart.
Sheen.
It's Martha Stewart, dude.
It's Stuart Little.
Wait, no, maybe Carrie Fisher's the Office girl. I don't.
No,
fucking
Carrie
know anymore.
Fisher's the.
We
it's
just
Carrie
we just
Fisher's
went
the-
through so many steps. We went from Mariah Carey to Stuart Little in like 4 steps. Mariah Carey,
Now, like-
Fisher, Martin Sheen,
Stewart.
How did we get to Stuart Little? What the
What's
fuck
that?
did you say Stuart Little
I said
for?
Martha Stewart. and
Martha
then
Stewart, Stuart Little. Yeah, there we go.
What's that game you can play where it's like
The
5?
degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah,
What the
it's
fuck
like
was?
that.
Did you just say? Was that an incantation?
Yeah, so
dude.
there's this game,
Yeah.
Canyon, where it's like there's like 5 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. Like you know 5 people like who have met people who have met other people
Who have
5
met
people
Kevin
apart
Bacon?
who have met Kevin Bacon. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's like
We can prove
it's
this wrong right now because I've met Josh, and Josh will say he met Cade, and Cade said he met Thomas, and Thomas knows Kevin Bacon. Oh my God, you're right.
Oh
Oh my fucking God, Thomas is
Oh my
literally
God, Thomas
brothers
knows
with Kevin Bacon.
But
His
all
full
of
name
you
is
know
Thomas
me,
Heath
so
Splends
you're all
Bacon.
one degree of separation. Wait, you
I
do
like
too.
it.
Look at-
Oh, you just said Heath's blends, and it remind me, Thomas. I used your freaking Heath's blends last week.
Really?
Roll.
On Monday, I cooked some freaking food.
Yeah.
I put Heath's blends on that shit.
What'd you
Oh, it
make?
was
Yeah.
delicious. Chicken dog.
What one
Bro,
did you
chicken
use?
dogs? Let's go.
Yeah, chicken dogs.
What fucking seasoning did you even use?
I don't remember.
Bro,
I don't remember the name of it.
I like the fucking the lime, the fucking like chili lime one.
For chicken.
The chili lime one is so fucking good,
Yeah.
dude.
That shit's my jam. Like order from Heath's Blends. My dad could use it.
I've never tried Heath's blends before.
But
I
Actually,
want
that reminded me, Augie from VI Playlist like sent me like a
Shout
bottle.
out.
It was called like pork rub, but it was in the Pornhub logo. And
Dude, wait, he sent that to you?
Yeah, we kind of send stuff to each other on Instagram every once in a while.
Oh, I
It's
thought you
been-
meant like he sent you
to.
the bottle.
I was
Oh
like,
no,
homie,
no.
I was about to be like, Augie, what the fuck? You never send me anything?
I thought you were about to have
Um,
this like secret pen pal life with Augie where you guys just send each other gifts in the mail. Like, dude, why don't people
Yo,
do that
that'd
yeah,
be
I
more?
was
That's
like,
so
Augie,
fun.
I was about to like message Augie like angrily and be like, homie, why don't you send me shit in the mail?
But the
Dude.
point,
We could have had this
I
special
was really
pen pal relationship.
surprised that he knew about Heath Blends. So maybe we've been repping the brand. I don't even remember saying anything about it.
We've talked about
these
it on the podcast
blends, yeah.
quite a bit.
Dude, literally, we've talked about anything interesting in our lives and over the past. How long have we been doing this? Like 3 fucking years? Some
We've
shit
been
like that?
doing it a while.
Literally anything that comes up, we talk
You'd
about it.
think
There's
we'd be
no way.
fucking good at this shit by now, but you know.
Yeah, you
We're
think we'd
trying.
like be a little bit better, but we're just fucking not. So
But that idea of sending like gifts in the mail to like a pen pal, I did that with like a crush in high school because I moved to
Damn.
Idaho.
you made your
And-
crush pay postage, dog.
Yeah, I moved from fucking like Kentucky to Idaho, and there's this girl in Kentucky that I had a huge crush on, and we would just like send each other letters in the mail. It was kind of fun.
Do you think you could still make it work?
Nah.
What if you sent them a package right now, live on the podcast? What if
Live on the
coming in
podcast.
from off screen is Thomas's crush? Everybody,
Oh.
let's go!
whistle to get
It's
Waffles to
Waffles.
come
Look,
in.
you can see his head
Whistle.
moving.
just make a whistle. Get him to come in. Fuck.
Waffles, hi baby.
Waffles.
What you doing? Look at that good boy. Oh, he said, "What the fuck are you doing over there?" Hi, Waffles. Hey, Bingo, you sleeping?
I don't think he can hear us.
You don't think he can hear me? Oh, hear you guys. No, he probably can't hear you
Yeah.
guys. but-
Whistle to him, whistle.
Oh, look
Whistle.
at him. Look at him.
He's moving. He's
stretching.
moving.
Yo.
What are you
He's
doing, big
moving.
boy? What are you doing? This
He's
is the part of the
stirring.
episode where all the audio people are like, "This is stupid,"
Just-
but all
they
the
just turn
video
it off.
people, all the video people are like, "This is
Yeah.
fucking
This is-
fuego."
You know how YouTube has the like most popular spot where people click? It's all gonna be right there. Everyone's
Yeah,
gonna click and
look,
watch
he's
the
looking
waffle.
at me now. He wants something.
Hey, Canyon. The downside to us doing video is, I think we're gonna lose money because the only way we've been making money off of this is by the ads on Spotify.
That's okay. If
What do
we
you
if
mean?
our
All these
if
people
our
are gonna
YouTube
transfer
if our
over to
YouTube
YouTube.
grows, then our YouTube grows, and then we'll get more popular on YouTube. We'll hit the YouTube algorithm and make money that way.
We gotta hit this YouTube algorithm. Everybody, help our podcast. We need it.
I mean, we're still gonna be growing
don't
our
really
audience
need
on
anything.
Spotify. People still listen to podcasts on Spotify.
If you motherfuckers like this episode, follow our fucking Twitter, _ban. Join our Discord. The links, the top pin tweet in our Twitter. So go over there. We've also got look us up Properties of Nature on fucking anything, and then we've got a new Instagram for the podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube, which I'm sure we've made
what
and
is
are
the
uploading
Instagram
these
again?
to.
The podcast.
The_podcast.
I don't remember. And-
Thomas, what is it?
More importantly than all of that,
The
it would be really awesome if you checked
_podcast,
out
all
our
lowercase.
Patreon.
Just look up Properties of Nature on Patreon, baby girl. What do you think
Let's
about that?
fucking
You can get
go.
access to all of the song challenges that we do. We're doing one next week.
Next week, country song challenge. Get
Country
fucking
song
hyped,
challenge.
everybody.
This will be
Except-
our first video song challenge, huh?
That's hype.
Yeah.
That's
that'd be
MF hype.
sick.
Are y'all gonna wear your most country?
Oh fuck! We need to go to the DI this week. Get country hats.
We'll go on Friday.
Cowboy hats.
Yo, that'd be
They might,
sick.
they might not have cowboy hats. We need to go a couple days.
Well, I don't want to wear a cowboy hat anyways.
The only way to
That's
be
not the
country.
kind of country shit I want to do.
Bye, guys.
Wear some
country.
assless chaps. Anyways,
Bye.
I want to get.
Wear
bye
some assless
everybody.
chaps. Hey, before you turn off the